about the things I can't control. I can stop worrying about the dollars I don't know. I gotta stop worrying about the things I cannot know. But sometimes it feels so good. Money don't matter if it feels for you. Money don't matter if you're hard. Money don't matter if it feels for you. I used to worry every day. Now I got better things. Because I'm hurrying so down and take control.
Hello. What's up? How you guys doing? Oh, we're back at it again with more Phoenix Correct. So hey, Space. Man, so last time we got into the final bit of the story, and I had to go to work, so I rushed through the final thing, and then it turns out there was an extra story after it. And sorry about that, but I wasn't late. I didn't get to eat dinner, but I wasn't late. So anywho, we will be continuing with whatever this extra story is. Let me just go here, do that, do this. There we go. Let's get a little bit comfy. A little bit comfy now. Little bit softer now. Did you check under your bed for Disney executives? I did not. Are they coming for me? They might be. That's whatever. I can fight the mouse. If DeSantis can do it, I can do it. Okay. Let me see here. Let's continue. Rise from the ashes. Man, this is still the first game. This is ridiculous. Yeah, they're coming for you, chill. I'm gonna replace you with a diverse woman. We already have a woman on this stream, though. Her name is Ratter Tatter. She's not a woman of color, but she's a woman, so that's close enough, right? Disney won't get me. It's fine. We're fine. And if they take the channel down, then I'll just come back as, I don't know. I'll be reincarnated from the ashes. And I'll be I don't know, a VTuber penguin or something. I shall be the chillest of pills. Anywho, let's go ahead and do this shizzle. Be sure to let me know how the volume is, because I am not really sure. That South Park episode has got the whole internet in an uproar. I need to watch that clip that you sent me, and also I just need to watch the whole damn episode, because I feel like I've been hearing a lot of talk about this one episode in particular. Audio's good, sweet. And it really reminds me of the day when, or the days whenever South Park was super, like, in hot water for that Scientology episode. The thing that made Isaac Hayes leave, and like, I haven't heard of a more, oh my god, did you see the latest episode of South Park moment than that. That was years ago. Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago. But I totally need to check that thing out. It My coworker Drea says that as a woman of color herself, she found it so funny, and like I have heard only like interesting things about it, and I keep seeing ads for it whenever I'm like at lunch or whatever, but I don't have Paramount Plus, so I can't just like stream it, so I would have to find some other means. Sure, I could, but I won't go into detail here. Instead, I will go into episode 5. The whole point of the episode is to call out Disney for their lazy writing and out-of-touch priorities. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's, ooh. I feel like there are a lot of, decisions that they've made as of late that are, yeah, pandering. Ah! What is going on? Let's scroll down here. Alright, good. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. It literally is just, let's recycle some old idea, put a chick in it, make her gay, and make it lame. And make it lame! There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Keyshawn, here for my regularly scheduled BSV stream.
Hi, doggy.
I'm sorry, but Ms. Mia Fey's no longer here. So, who are you? A coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator. Let's find out more. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to the forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less. So, whom is Thigh? So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife! She wouldn't! So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it! I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her! You have to talk to her! Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. Whomthly. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, yeah, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name, isn't than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family. What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awkward. I'm gonna look at things now. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from clients, though. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. I do get strange looks from customers, though. Looks like it's cleaning day at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me. I forgot who Maya is. Maya was our little, girl in the purple, outfit that was psychic and would constantly, like, interrupt trials and stuff, which was very, very strange, considering that it's a trial, a murder trial, and they're just letting this 15-year-old just be like, "Objection! There's no way he could have done it! My dead sister told me so!" Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my head. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt, too. Oh! Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. So if he's not taking cases, how is he making a living? I'm gonna show you this. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. He's investing. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Okay. Time to move to the detention center. February 22nd. Detention center. Visitor's room. Wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. She works fast as fuck. Guard, I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise the seal? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Oh, Lord. Hi, Lana. I really need to, like, see her face to get what her voice is. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Did she just look like Cousin It? Oh, okay, there we go. I like the OST here. Yeah, it's nice. Let's see. Analyzing. I imagine she... probably like soft, but like a terse kind of... She looks like Mia. She doesn't look like Yua. Hello.
Oh, shit! A rat!
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't let me go on to the next game, so I guess so. It's funny because I hear the OST for this game everywhere, but I didn't know what it was until these streams, right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? She's a cousin, Mia. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma? Lana? I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait! But the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Here's a live stream, and here is a Toko. Whee! She talks like she didn't commit the crime. Here's the live stream. Welcome. She sounds like she's taking the blame. Akut! Tokonomiyaki! What's up, my guy? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all this way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Stolen valor, this one. Anything. Stealing the kills, this one. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know! So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana! Mr. Wright. Yes. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. And with that, Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm gonna find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! To the underground parking lot. Woo! Into the Pandaverse. It's on my watch list, but not yet. February 22nd. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey, everyone! Keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. It would be very incriminating of me to say so in court, but she is so smart. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. Expecting to go unnoticed, partner? Partner? Aw, sweet. I get to do a cowboy. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall?
Oh, Lord. Marshall? It's more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Was that a hombre a friend of yours?
Kinda, sorta, yeah. He's a detective.
He's drunk. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. You head along now, bambina. Bambina.
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose?
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What?
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
Mr. Relativity.
Albert Relativity himself.
Look! A door! This must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open! No, it won't open! A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
A ladder? Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Yes, she is wearing glasses, therefore more knowledgeable. She is so smart.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No! My ears! Maybe it's due to barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey! What did you just say?
See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Oh, that's a clue.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
Fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Every time she does something or says something dumb, I'm gonna remove a character. You're gonna be running out of letters. She's so smart. She's so An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy! I can't even budge it!
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious, just be delicious. She's so spinal muscular dystrophy, or atrophy.
Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice.
You could see the whole parking lot from in there.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Uh-huh. Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Wallet! What's this? A wallet? She's so excuse me, officer. Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay. Now, look at the court record. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Okay. Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of the A button. Whoa. What? Blink. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. She's so. You want din-dins now or later? What are you making? See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. So Resi-like. Burritos. Yeah, I could eat it now. Investigator's ID card, found at prosecutor's office crime scene. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Let's examine the ladder. I lost count. Are you going to replace Chill with a diverse woman? She might. I think we have checked everything. So let's move to the detention center. Nope. Oh, you know what? Let's, oh, I can't talk to her. Okay. So fun. Oh, we're babysitting now. Yep. Nope. Present that. Here, see this? Ah, I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. What is this? A behavioral study of lawyers? Okay. Guess that isn't everything. Alright, now we continue the game of scan everything and show everybody everything. I can't grasp her yet. I have no idea what buzzword she'll say next. Marmaduke. That's her catchphrase. Oh, Marmaduke. Okay. I don't have anything. Court record. Check it and see. Oh. It wants me to investigate this. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, da-da-da. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, Yabba Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Look at this guy. Oh, I can rotate. Zoom out.
Why would anyone kill him? He's so handsome. Yabba dabba do me. Hey there, sweetheart. Wish I could do his voice. Oh, look! It's a ladder. Where? I don't see it. Alright. There's gotta be something around here. Nope. Nope. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. No clues here. Smile for the camera. Man, hate this bit. Oh, fuck, I can slide. Forgot I can slide. I'm dumb. I'm a stupid.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this is our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you fixing to bite the bullet.
Scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. He's the killer. Get yourself to the saloon on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? There's no doubt about it. No bout a doubt it.
Note to self. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from that car. You're about to kill that bottle of whiskey. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great.
Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Oh, were you two all set?
Us?
Oh. What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area's off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by.
Oh, chill, did y'all get bento boxes on your trip? We didn't get bento boxes. We got a bunch of, like, chopsticks and things, though. Yeah, we got some really nice chopsticks and, bowls and whatnot. They look pretty cool. You'll probably see us using them on stream whenever we have, like, sushi or poke or whatever. But, no, we didn't get bento boxes. We saw a lot of them, though. There was actually a really, cool... It felt like a higher-end, like, Target to me. It was a vertical, like, 6-story Target, kind of. Thank you. And they had, one floor devoted to, like, kitchenware and bathroom stuff. And they had a bunch of different kinds of, like, bento boxes. It was pretty cool. Japanese mall. Yep. Basically. Everything was kind of like a mall there.
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough up. Huh? I'm kind of feeling full. Maybe I'll pass on that lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Hair flip. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Oh, please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star, and don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she means it. Somehow I knew yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was gonna happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Are there no cameras in there? I don't understand. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Beep. Puke. Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this? Evil. Young miss, mark me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. Bob. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. She does not swallow. So heinous. Oh my, that was so spot on. Shit. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta go to the potties. 1 sec.
I went pee-pees and then I ate my dinner and I feel good. Excuse me. And the dogs are looking at me like, where's ours? Hi. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Ms. Star?
Toilets, Lisa. It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. Fat. Oh. I almost thought that said fat piss. Fat piss. Bastard. He took a fat piss.
I'm gonna start saying that from now on.
God, I gotta take a fat piss. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? Damn, bro, that was a fat piss. The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beating of Lana's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Ms. Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Oh, Lord. The kind you only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
We ate something like that when we were in Japan. We had to grill it ourselves at this little place. Kind of interesting. I got that piece of beef out of my... That's one thing that I really hate whenever you eat beef or pork, is since it shreds, it's easier to get stuck between your teeth. I don't know why, but there's something so funny to me about a Japanese lunch lady from Louisiana. Mochi hibachi? I don't think it was mochi. I think it was a hibachi thing, though. It was like a little grate on top of coal. I think that's a hibachi. It was very tiny. It was only like that big. And the fish that we put on top of it, neither of us really liked that much. Especially Ratter. She hated the little sardines. She didn't want to eat one because it still had like eyes and stuff. It was gross looking. Mochi is an angel's hat, right? Yes. I always thought mochi was, what's it called? Like a dessert thing. I don't know. I'm dumb. Ah! Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Ms. Star, are a lunch vendor with the ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not.
Funny joke.
Onigiri is what?
What? What? Little girl, what?
Hold up. Little girl must be outside. It is her only natural place. Yeah, dumb. Mochi is not. Onigiri is. So, real talk, I unironically have used chopsticks practically every day for years. They're great for foods like fries, Cheetos, jalapeno poppers, anything you don't want all over your keyboard. It's rice with fruit in the middle. Yeah, I've heard of people, like, eating things like Cheetos and all that with chopsticks, specifically so that they just don't get their fingers dirty. So, that makes sense. Xanta's real. I like how he changed his name. Onigiri hibachi. Well, fruit, jelly, meat, anything you want surrounded by rice. And a little bit of seaweed. You know, it's funny, when we were in Japan, I think I only had one onigiri. And it was from a gas station. It was alright. Granted, there, like Space said, there are a bunch of different things that you can have in it, so maybe if I had gotten a different kind, it would have, been more to my taste, but it was alright. I opened the package wrong. The way that it was packed in there, I thought that the seaweed bit of it was part of the packaging, because it didn't look like that, where it's like under on the bottom of it, and like that's where you're supposed to hold it and whatever. It was just like wrapped all the way around it, so whenever I was opening the package, it kind of just felt like it was part of the packaging, and so that it was just like a rice ball without the seaweed. Onigiri is a Japanese version of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, just cheap, easy, and portable grub. Absolutely. Mine had minced meat in it, and maybe it was just the minced meat one that wasn't great. There's like bean curd and fruit and stuff like that, so there were other options. It wasn't bad. Prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Ms. Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. It's like poop. Kinda like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Ms. Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be sure cause for food poisoning. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, I don't think I'm done here. Whoop. Oh, I can't slide to the left anymore. So I guess we'll move. Or no, wait, I wanna present this. About this card. Lunch lady vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine hunted ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? I'm showing this to you because you're the lunch lady here, and clearly you know everybody, and you would probably recognize this guy. But you're right. Why would I show it to you? Honey ham, something or other. I just avoid anything made with fish at a gas station. You know, in America, totally agree with you. But after trying food at the Kobinis, just like all over Japan, fish at a convenience store in Japan is actually not a bad option if that's what you're in the mood for. But of course, that's, you know, it's not here. So that rule of thumb is probably a good one to live by. You use finger chopsticks. I think I've seen those. I didn't see any when we were in Japan, but I think I've seen those before. Also, what's funny is they have basically like a training wheels version of chopsticks for people who don't know how to use it, so that they get used to how to use them, which I thought was funny. I mean, it makes sense. Chopsticks are not intuitive to people who don't use them daily. But it was kind of funny to see this little contraption that you put in between the chopsticks to teach people how to use it. Okay, to the High Prosecutor's Office. Oh my. Why does she have Edgeworth's clothes? I used chopsticks a while ago. I had no idea how to use them. I look so stupid. Yeah, that's the thing that a lot of Americans like avoid it because they don't know how to use it, so they just opt out of it. It reminds me of a Jim Gaffigan joke. He was talking about how awkward he feels when he goes to Asian restaurants because they always give him chopsticks, and he always has to turn to the waiter and say, "Excuse me, could I please have a fork? I'm too white." Used for eating chips, snacks, while gaming, working. Huh. February 22nd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. This is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire, blah blah blah. That voice! Oh, it is him. Okay, good. I was worried that Lana, for some reason, had Edgeworth's clothes. My method is to grip one with the index finger and thumb, and the other with the middle finger and inside of the thumb. Yeah, I think that's right. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere. Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait,
So, you're the chief prosecutor's little sister?
Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Oh, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a crime. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait! What did you say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, it's more like one-sided play. You'll know you've got it right when the tip comes down together like pliers. Well, it's more like one-sided pliers. The bottom doesn't really move the way I use them. Bottom isn't supposed to move, I think.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy!
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But
some of them even go so far as to present me with little toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield. There's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
that's right. I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Oh, 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth.
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the chest. Not a heart was beating. Not even the best. I don't know. Let's examine.
Wow! This jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket. Right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
The prosecutors.
What? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
Maybe don't do 3 Ks in a row. That was a choice.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? Oh. So that K, that's... K stands for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of prosecutors. King of, like, employee of the month. Only, kind of like employee of the month. Only better.
Sorry, gotta go wash my balls. Well, alright.
Hello there.
And...
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
You should interrogate the teenager with a strange fixation on sounding smart and the equally weird, strangely uptight sister who looks identical to Mia for no reason. No, I don't believe I will. Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the king of prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors!
Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Because it was the murder weapon! Let's check it for fingerprints. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
I'm imagining like a janitor with a whole gymnasium full of basketballs needing washed. Funny. Don't. He'll sue you. I'm dead serious.
Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. No, there isn't.
My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
Oh god. Wait, is there another way to make tea other than the tea bags you get from the store? Technically. So you know how you can, what's it called? You can grind your own beans to make coffee, instead of like buying Insta coffee at the store. You can do the same thing with tea leaves. You put it in like a mortar and pestle. You grind it up, and then you put it into something that's very akin to a tea bag. It's like metal and has a chain on it, and then you just like let it diffuse. So I mean, some people swear by that, but a lot of people just do the tea bag thing. You have a mortar and pestle? So do I, but I'm a pharmacist, so it kind of makes sense for me. All right. Let's see. Oh.
Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know. No way! You have a kitchen too?
What?
Hey, a chessboard!
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out the poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Wait, you like money too? We should hang out. Let's go to Starbucks. This is no time for a blowjob. I use it for grinding up cinnamon, mustard seeds, Doritos, and that sort of thing. Yep. Cardamom pods, like just all that shit. But yeah, use it to grind up some tea leaves and try making some fresh tea. Tastes different. Whoa! These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Now I have to find out where to get fresh tea. He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Yeah. Wait until you see him in a earthquake in the same place. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheeks from the seams. He's so cool! Sofa hair is cool. Sounds so fucking dumb to me. Nice. She could write a fanfic. Do yourself a favor and don't Google the phrase Phoenix Wright fanfic. You probably won't like the results. Alright, here you go. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you very much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah. With Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Alright, wash my balls. Good!
Thank you.
I don't know. And then this is the sound of freshly washed balls. So, basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? Yeah, given the age of some of these characters, I don't think I need to go down that road. Was it just basketballs, or did you get the footballs, too? I'm convinced that after not sleeping for a whole day, everything becomes more comfortable. Yeah, probably. I mean, hell, you could fall asleep sitting up. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Wright. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? How did you commit another crime? I just blinked. I have descended into a whole world of tea that I did not realize was possible. Down the tea hole. What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Sure! The day of the crime. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department.
A dyslexic eats sweet peas and sweats pee. But do they take fat pisses?
There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
That doesn't say 5:12 p.m. That says 17:12. Ugh, so dumb. SMH my head. Togo, that sentence broke my brains.
This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Okay.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. None in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of your particulars on the matter. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But, sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck.
Right.
Yes, sir. Caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down, at least. I love this voice acting.
Thanks so much, sir!
Oh, fun fact that we learned when we were in Japan. So, you know how they have that, doofy little mascot? They actually have a similar looking mascot for the Tokyo police. I'm not even joking. Let me see if I can Google an image really quick. Hold on. Give me just 1 second. Operating the Google machines. Oh, why do you keep telling me this?
What's new in Chrome? Nothing that you care about. Ho-ho!
Wait, its name is Peopo. Peyopo is the official mascot of the TMPD. His design was inspired by the concept of TMPD that the police can relate to and trust in. He is the embodiment of the TMPD officers' hopes for the happiness and well-being of the public. Peyopo or Piopo, whatever, features are evocative of cute animals. Hold on. Let me just show you this thing. Okay. Gameplay and display capture. There we go. Look at this thing. This thing is drugs are bad. I fucking love it. Oh wait, are there videos of this thing? Oh, we're about to watch a thing for sure.
ピーコちゃん、トキオくん、そしてあかりちゃんはサッカーをしようと近くの公園へ行くところ。
僕ね、ドリブルできるようになったんだよ。わあ。あ、赤だ。
Well,
青になるまで待たなくちゃね。
I don't have translation, but
何してるんだ。
oh god.
よく見て進め、青信号の巻。
なんでこんなところで突っ立ってるんだが。
あなた誰？
俺の名前は怪獣赤信号。
私たち信号が赤だから青になるまで待ってるのよ。
This is
何
fucking
を言ってるが。
trip,
赤だっ
man.
て車がいなければ渡っていいが。
そう怪獣赤信号は子供に
怪獣
信号の間違った渡り方を教えて回るものすごく迷惑な怪獣なのだ。
Oh, Casey.
赤渡るが。早く渡るが。
Wow.
今日も街を
Here he
パトロー
comes!
ルしているピーポくん。
Okay, they do pronounce it
その
Piopo.
時ピーポくんの鋭いビンビンアンテナはピーコちゃんたちの危険をいち早くキャッチしたのだ。
Ping ping.
ピーコちゃん、何してるんだ？
He can fly too.
あのね、赤信号でも渡っていいって。誰が言ったんだい、そんなこと。あの人。あれ、いない。どこ行っちゃったんだろう。
が、もうちょっとだったのにが。ピーポくんが来たからひとまず逃げるが。
みんな、道路の渡り方をちゃんと覚えよう。教えて、ピーポくん。道路を渡るときは横断歩道を渡ること。
They ran out of budget.
信号は赤は止まれだね。それではここでクイズだよ。
Kuizu.
信号が青になったとき、みんなはどうする？ 1番、すぐに渡る。 2
Bon.
番、右、左を見て
Bon.
車が来ていないかを確かめてから渡る。さあ、みんなはどうする？
Ichiban or Niban?
さあ、
What do you guys think?
さあ
I'm going
どっちか
Niban.
な？
Niban.
それでは答えの発表です。正解は
Eh?
2番の右、左を見て車が来ていないか確かめてから渡るでした。どうして青になってもすぐに渡ってはいけないかというと、信号が青になっても曲がってくる車の運転手さんがみんなに気づいていないこともあるんだ。だからちゃんと右見て、左を見てからもう一度右を見て車が来ていないかを確かめよ
This is
う。
fucking
もし車が来て
fantastic.
いたら運転している人と目を合わせて渡り
That
ます
guy is driving
手
in
を挙
such
げて
an
合図
erratic
して
direction.
車が止まったことを確
Oh,
認し
there
て
he
から
goes.
渡ろう。
Thank you, Mr.
き
Car.
ちんと青信号で横断歩道を渡ってきたピーコちゃんたちはサッカー
Oh
をしてい
god,
た。
their friend is
と
frightening.
ころがそこに
Oh fuck. Italy wins.
早く取ってくるが。
Hurry, go get it. Hi. No, Otto-san. Whew. Daijoubu?
はい、 道路に飛び出したら危ないよ。
大丈夫ですか？
子供たちを危険な目に遭わせたらダメだよ。
ごめんなさいが。
ごめんなさい。
みんな遊ぶときには
Uh-oh.
どんなことに気をつ
Time
け
for
たら
another
いいのか
quizu.
な。教えてピーポくん。道路や車のそばでは絶対に遊ばないこと。
People.
道路には飛び出さないこと。
I mean,
ピ
he
ーポく
could
んから
probably
の
get
宿
hit by
題
a
です。
car and it's fine. People
信
kun.
号が青になったら
右見て左を見てまた右を見て渡る。
Look
道路や
left,
車の
look
そばでは
right.
絶対に遊ばない。
Migi.
それから道路
左
には絶対に飛び出さないでね。
Well, all right. Did you guys learn anything? Besides the fact that this thing exists? I think that might actually have been the thing that Ratter and I saw in the department. Oh God. I love Peepo. Peepo is my new favorite. Tasukete, Peepo-san! Oh, he's naked. He is such a little gremlin. Anyways. My life is changed. For the better. Lol, the censor bar. 3番お前はもう死んでる。何 ?2番 It's a Pikachu! But yeah, that's what this thing is. It's supposed to be a Peepo lookalike or something. Anyways.
Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
In the American version, he shows up and just shoots the fuck out of the red eyes.
He's got a weapon! Officer Meekins, no!
Stop and I'll shoot! No, it's stop or I'll shoot. Oh, right. Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Huh. Hold on. What's that?
Peepo! Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he doesn't seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal. What do you think you're doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well... Well, at least he doesn't seem too busy. At least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get some information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice. One word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Wait, why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lena Sky's sister. Whoa!
The chief prosecutor's sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Hey, let's go. Kikasu. Tamadabadada, protect my balls. Let's fighting love. Toko, you're triggering my PTSD from trying to learn kanji back in the day. Oh, God. I recognize the hiragana of suru, and then that symbol next to suru is O. That little wee with a cross. And then everything else is whatever. Oh, I see na and wo as well. I would spend hours and hours practicing, and there were always more. They never stopped. There were so many. And what's really frustrating too is even if you learn the pronunciation of what one kanji symbol means, it changes almost completely in context with other kanji around it. So whereas we see a letter, just to like break it down in the super easy terms, we see the letter A, and we think, oh, that's the letter A. So if I see that anywhere in a word, I know that it is the letter A. But then you put it next to another letter, and all of a sudden it still looks like the letter A, but it's pronounced like the letter B. Like, it's so fucking hard. It's so hard. So, give you another example. If you look up the word Kawasaki, there's a symbol there that just looks like 3 claw marks. That is pronounced kawa. However, in certain contexts, it's actually pronounced gawa. So it's just like you can't win. You're like, oh, I know this word. I know how to pronounce it. I can look it up. And it's like, no, that's not the thing at all. That's not the thing at all. Kawa means mountain. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's all brute memory. Yeah, exactly. It's brute memory. I think that there should be more furigana in Japanese, like in general. I mean, whenever you go places, they literally have the hiragana translation of things and then like English. English has plenty of crap like that, though. Even all the numbers have different words of ways of saying them. Yeah. For example, like when you are referring to days of the month, numbers get a different word versus how you would say number of apples. And it gets really, really confusing. People always say, oh, English is the hardest language. Bullshit. We have a lot of rules. It is very difficult. I would make the argument that English might be the most difficult to learn correctly as far as speaking goes, maybe. But I think Japanese has us beat in reading comprehension. 7 can apparently be it's shichi, not chichi. So here's a fun fact about the number 7 and the number 4. The Japanese word for 4 is shi, and the Japanese word for 7 is shichi. But shi is also the word death. So there's an alternative way of saying 4, which is yon, and there's an alternative way of saying 7, which is nana. Because they have like such a aversion to saying something that sounds like they're saying death. And they also will typically avoid the number 4 in elevators and stuff, and whatever. Reading, writing Japanese is much worse than English. English is harder than Spanish, but the Asian languages are far more difficult. It's not even comparable, and Chichi is more convoluted. Oh, Chinese, sorry.
The stupid heart was in the way. Yeah, it's so difficult. It's one of those things where it's like you kind of, I've got a good head for picking up on languages, but like that was the thing that always bothered me trying to like learn basic kanji was, oh, this symbol here means water, mizu, right? But then you put that next to the kanji for yobi, and all of a sudden it becomes sui yobi, which means Wednesday. And it's like, so it goes from water, mizu, to sui, Wednesday. What? Mandarin has no alphabet. At least Japanese have hiragana and katakana, and furigana as well. You've seen furigana before, I'm sure. It's where you have the kanji, but you have like the hiragana on top of it to help you pronounce it. Just as an idea of how hard Japanese is, a Japanese school student is expected to learn 2,000 kanji by 20 years old. That's about 10% of the language. By 20 years old, native speakers don't even know their own language. Oof. Furigana was invented to help school kids read because the language is so damn complicated. And I actually appreciate that. As a language learner, like I fucking love that they have that as an option. That's really, really helpful. Anyways, back to the game. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Birdman is playing Let's Build a Zoo.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into the criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! Hey, look at this. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. Yeah. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with her?
Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Here's a knife. Found the Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
There's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Anything else? Ah, good. So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. He's in a tight spot. He's in a tight spot again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent!
Listen, pal. There've always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him!
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. After a long hiatus, I'm back.
Welcome.
How are you? I don't have anything else. Let's look around.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. Look at him. He moves around and does a little dance. It's cute. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the battery dies.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Oh. Uh-oh. Banjo. Jesus Christ. Ugh. What the hell is that thing?
He's a real engineer.
The handprint on the cheek, lulz. Up there with the likes of Franz Reichelt. Doggy dog doggo! And hit that like button. Hell yeah. And also,
Thank you.
for doing so. Blue Badger Panel, a work of art, designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you!
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who was... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Nah, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Alright, he wanted back in. Received from Detective Gumshoe. Allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody'll look at you twice, pal. Ooh, I get to look at it again.
I was wondering about that.
What? Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh, there is a handprint on his face. Why is there a handprint on the face? The Wild West was known to be lawless, with practically no rules or government. Anything went, really. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. Must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda.
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was in school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your school? I will say the one thing that is more complicated in English is how each word gets pronounced. In Japanese, there are less syllables and the rules are static. In English, we have things like mower and tower. Yep, and then there are homonyms like 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, there certainly are more tricky things in English as far as pronunciation versus reading.
I always get excited when I come to the police station.
Why's that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if it's all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Whether the weather will weather. Will weather the weather the weather. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point.
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without extra help. Basically, Japanese rules always apply and don't change, but in English, the context or letter used before it, etc., makes it more complicated. Police chief busts. The sculptor just finished it. Yeah, like tower, toe, bow, how, cow, now, no. Okay, I guess nothing else. Move. Underground parking lot. February 22nd. Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation's still going on. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby.
Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too?
What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that lost its herd. A doggy. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime? A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, should we show him this hopeless case something to... Should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime.
He's asleep.
Yeah. Let's show him this. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I'll warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Oh, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it says letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
That's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. What do you think about this? All right, compadre. Count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what you do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas.
Why? Why is this happening? Why? It's over.
Alright. I think I'm going to actually call it here for tonight, and we'll continue our investigation later. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you guys for joining me on another Phoenix Wright Wednesday. This is a lot of fun new voices. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Oh no, it's time! It's definitely time. Join us again on Friday, continuing Fallout for Wednesday. Monday will be more Rain Code. I think Ryder might be nearing the end of that now. Probably a couple more streams, maybe. This one case that she's doing seems like it's the final one. Tuesday will be more reading Harry Potter, and then Wednesday, I might just be finishing up AM2R. I think it's supposed to be a fairly short game. So if that's the case, then we'll finish that up and then immediately just jump right into Metroid Prime 2. So that'll be fun. I'm actually pretty excited about playing Metroid Prime 2. It's been forever, and I've played the first one so many times, but I've only played the second one like halfway through once. But anyways, that's it for me. Hurdy-purting. That's it for me. I hope you guys had a good time. I will see you guys on Friday. Night-night. Don't let the peepos bite. Peepo. Tascate, Peepo-kun! Alright, I'll see you guys.